Stem Cells, Aging, and Regeneration, Part 1 of 3 prepared by Dr. Max McLeod. Doc Max, aka the Nutrition Ninja Doc, has devoted over 5 decades to studying health and health optimization, while being in clinical practice since 1979. He has 3 postgraduate degrees in the health sciences and is a contrarian that is always looking for better ways to help people overcome their health challenges and achieve their health goals. He's been practicing regenerative injection therapies for over 30 years and now uses stem cells, exosomes, and other biologic solutions to boost results. The main message of this video is that stem cells are not just the future of medicine, they are the very foundation of health and healing. When you really examine what stem cells are, you quickly realize that they are the very foundation of our body's maintenance and repair system. Their role is to assist and direct the ongoing maintenance and repair of our cells, tissues, and organs. In their resting state, they serve as sentinels that constantly surveil and help to orchestrate maintenance and repair. When they are activated by injury, they go into high gear to orchestrate the healing and regenerative response. As we begin to realize this, and take a deeper dive, it helps to explain why chronic disease, and aging itself, develop as they do. Let's explore these concepts further. Aging is the cumulative decline in metabolic efficiency leading to degenerative changes in virtually every tissue and organ of the body, albeit at different rates. Perhaps most importantly, this refers to damage to the microcirculation which reduces nutrient delivery to, and waste product removal from, all the cells of the body. Of course, that means damage to mitochondrial respiration and energy production as well. Chronic disease is simply a result of this cumulative damage to specific organs and systems. We have to look at our mitochondria, cells, and stem cells to get a better understanding of why this cumulative decline, and failure to repair and maintain our cells and tissues in optimum condition, happens. For this part of the presentation, the focus will be on stem cells. How many cells are there in the human body? No one really knows the answer to that question, although estimates range from 25 to over 100 trillion cells, consisting of about 200 different types of cells, making up over 80 different organs. To complicate things further, it is estimated that about 70% of those cells are not human cells at all. Instead, they are bacterial and fungal cells that live in and on our bodies and play important roles in our health and metabolic function. Yet another amazing statistic has to do with our mitochondria, the subcellular organelles that perform numerous vital functions, including producing 90+% of our body's energy in the form of ATP. Technically, they are also bacterial in origin and each of our cells contains thousands of them, except for red blood cells. When we realize that mitochondria are themselves living bacteria, it can increase the total number of cells in our bodies over 1,000-fold. Any way you slice it, the numbers are absolutely incomprehensible. Stem cells maintain the ability to differentiate into many different cell types while supervising and modulating things like pain, inflammation, and regeneration. When needed, they duplicate and can become whatever cell type is needed to repair the damage. It is estimated that when we are born, we have approximately 1 stem cell for every 10,000 cells that make up our body. By 1 year, this drops to 1 per 100,000 cells and continues to drop to the point of just 1 stem cell per 2 million cells by the time we are 80. If we assume that we have 100 trillion cells, that translates to roughly 10 billion stem cells when we're born and that number declines to just 100 million stem cells by age 60. That leaves us with about 1% of the stem cells we are born with. Now, let's consider the health and viability of those stem cells. A baby's stem cells have been shown to divide or duplicate every 24 hours. That means that if you start with an injury that only activates 1 stem cell and it doubles every 24 hours for 30 days, you will have 1 billion new cells to help repair and regenerate the damage. In contrast, a 60-year-old stem cells divide or duplicate about every 60 hours. That means that if you start with an injury that only activates 1 stem cell and it doubles every 60 hours for 30 days, you would have just 4,000 new cells to repair the damage. That's a huge decline both in terms of the total number of stem cells and their viability. Let's look at the difference again. Number of stems, baby, 10 billion stem cells. 60-year-old, 100 million stem cells. This drops in half again by 80 years old. The number of active stem cells based on 30 days of active doubling in a baby versus someone 60 years old is 1 billion cells versus 4,000 cells. Therefore, someone in their 60s or 70s has less than 1/2% of the number of stem cells as a baby and they are each far less than 1% as viable or prolific, actually 0.000004 is prolific. Is it any wonder that we decline or age over time? We simply cannot keep up with the routine rate of wear and tear, never mind the radically increased rate of wear and tear associated with our modern civilized environment and lifestyles. This is a good place to end part 1 of this 3-part presentation on stem cells, aging, and regeneration. Be sure to watch parts 2 and 3 for the full story. To learn more about the ARC, Age Reversal Technology Center, approach to using stem cells and other biologic solutions to help your body heal itself, go to arc.health or call 941-328-2462. In addition to our unique approach where we support your body's ability to heal itself, we are also providing support that the stem cells need to function optimally. We also offer the only guarantee in the field.